Today, we're diving into a skill that's becoming absolutely essential in our AI-driven world. It's called prompt engineering. It's basically the art of asking the right questions, and it can be the difference between getting a brilliant answer from an AI or just total nonsense. So let's start with something I'm pretty sure we've all felt. You ask an AI what you think is a simple question, and what you get back is, well, it's completely useless, right? It's so frustrating. And your first thought is probably to blame the AI, thinking, man, this thing just isn't very smart. But what if I told you the problem isn't always the AI? A lot of the time, the quality of the answer you get is a direct reflection of the quality of the question you asked. The problem, as it turns out, is the prompt itself. So that brings us right to the heart of it. Let's get into our first section, the art of asking AI. And we're going to tackle the main question. What exactly is prompt engineering? At its core, it's actually pretty simple. Prompt engineering is just the skill of writing clear, effective instructions to guide an AI, what we call a large language model, or LLM, to give you exactly the output you're looking for. Really, it's all about being a better communicator. Now, to really get a handle on this, I want you to think about a simple but really powerful analogy. Imagine you're a movie director, and the AI you're talking to, well, that's your star actor. Okay, so look at the left, a vague command, go on stage. What's the actor supposed to do with that? They're totally lost. But on the right, you've got clear direction. You give them a role, you're a detective, you give them context, you see a broken vase, and a motivation. Suddenly, you're going to get a performance. That is exactly what a good prompt does for an AI. All right, enough with the theory, right? Let's see how this stuff actually works in practice. In this next section, we're going to look at some prompts in action so you can see the kind of payout you get from being specific. Here's a classic example. The input is simple, but it's really specific. Explain how a car engine works to a 10-year-old. The key ingredients here are the topic, a car engine, and crucially, the target audience, a 10-year-old. The AI immediately understands it needs to be simple, and boom, the output is a perfect analogy. You guided it right there. Now let's level up with a much more sophisticated prompt. Here, we're not just asking a question, we're giving the AI a role. You are a helpful assistant. We're giving it rich context, the location, the car model, the driver's age, and we're giving it a very clear task. And the result? The output isn't some generic paragraph. It's a personalized, actionable explanation with real numbers. See the difference? Okay, so we've seen how to do it. But what's the real payoff here? I mean, why does mastering this skill actually matter? Let's talk about the real-world benefits. And this is the key question, isn't it? Beyond just getting better answers for your own curiosity, why is prompt engineering becoming such a critical skill for businesses and developers? Well, good prompting unlocks some incredibly powerful capabilities. You can literally steer the AI's personality, its style, its tone. You can make super fast changes without having to retrain the entire model, which is way more efficient. And you can basically create an expert for any field you can think of, from insurance to medicine, making the AI genuinely useful. And you know what? It's not just the end user who benefits from this. It's a win-win for everyone. For the teams building these tools, it means better testing and way more consistent quality. And for the rest of us, it means we get clear, accurate answers and a whole lot less frustration. It's just a better experience all around. This all leads us to our final and maybe most important point. This whole thing isn't just a casual trick you do on the side. It's becoming a professional skill that can be standardized and scaled. We're talking about building your very own AI prompt library. And listen, this isn't some futuristic idea. It's happening right now in the real world. Prompt engineering is a core piece of massive, complex systems that millions of people use every single day, like GitHub Copilot. It's the hidden engine that makes these powerful tools work as well as they do. And this quote right here points to the next logical step. Professionals are creating entire libraries of pre-written, pre-tested prompt templates. This allows them to guarantee quality and consistency across all their systems for all their users. It's basically turning the art of conversation into a science. So I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. As AI becomes more and more powerful, maybe the most important skill won't be building the models themselves, but learning how to communicate with them effectively. Perhaps the future of AI is really about all of us learning how to become better directors.